You guys, this is perfect. It fits perfectly. They did do the plumbing on that side right there. You can see that. So what I'm gonna do is leave that here and put like my personal hygiene things here. In here, I'm gonna have two so I can have my stuff for like shampoo and all that stuff. The same things that I had before in terms of like organization. I'm gonna order one more of the bins for the bathroom in the hallway. And like I said, you guys, if you watch me with like grocery day or supply day, you guys know that when I open up the packages, I'd be left with so much trash. And even like the kids, like they'll be done with the toothpaste and it'd be seeming like such a hard task to bring it downstairs. So I think just putting the trash under the sink, hopefully, I'm not making a mistake with this, or at least for them, that it helps them to, put the toothpaste in the trash. If they have little things, just put in the trash. I just gotta stay on top to just check it every single day and stuff like that. But I'm happy that it fits in all three places. I'm trying to be clean, organized, and have things running like a well-running oil machine. I don't even know. On camera, it's looking a little brown. I hope you guys can see the color. I'm in front of a window. Let me see. I'm in front of a window now, which is giving the best lighting as possible. It's natural light. And the color, it's not gray. Okay, I found a fabric swatch that I wasn't going to be using for a client. And I just kind of dampened it, of course, and just wiped down the area so that way you guys can see. I hope it's coming across the way that it is on camera. Like I said, I am right in front of a window. So it's giving off natural daylight. But if you look, and I just noticed something. That's why they didn't go higher, because it would have cut into this if they did go a little bit higher, which they'd have to cut it. But I'm gonna have my guy cut it anyway. The floors is not 100% gray. Like I said, you can see all the brown tones here, the dark browns here, and the gray tones here. And then you have a little bit of ivory just kind of peeking through. So people were like, oh, it's gray. I'm like, it's not gray at all. This is what I 100% will call grayish. It's a lot of noise. They're working on the landscaping outside, so you guys are going to hear all the beeping and the trucks and stuff like that. But the colors are actually really, really pretty. Would I recommend it for you? Yes, depends on what you're doing in your space, but I really love this. Even though things are really white, I wanted to be able to incorporate a little bit of different tones and stuff like that in the house. So I did not want to just do gray, and white. Dang, you really can't see it that well on camera. It looks a little off on camera. Let me see. I'm trying to, this one is definitely gray right here. This one's a little bit darker, I know. So let me explain to you guys what I'm doing. I want hardwood floors upstairs, right? Just so they can be a little variation from the luxury vinyl. And I think this is gonna be a good color. Maya, pick this up, put this next to the island. Because I'm thinking even in the future, if I can get downstairs done too, like I would want. Yeah, I like that. It's coming across a little bit lighter. You see that? Put late on the floor. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, the color, it's not bad. Get the other one. Put it on top of here. That one is just really gray. And this one here, I feel like, just put it right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, that one is just gray. You know what's so funny? I feel like if I mop the floors downstairs and the floor is wet, it'll be that color.
Yeah.
When it's wet. This one here is just gray. I like this color. Let's take it upstairs and see putting it right in the thing. Oh, and you guys, I got Backsplash too. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys real quick because this is the luxury vinyl here. And in terms of even like the finish, I think this one just looks nicer. This one's a little pricey though. Let me do this one is the better option. The second I seen, I was like, that's it. It transitions nicely.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks really good. This one here is just too gray. And that's why I told you guys, it's hard to tell. This has a lot of browns, but the undertone of this is more creamy and it ends up looking gray. The veining on it is nice. I love the finish on it, but this I really love a lot. And even, let me just say this, to the naked eye, and when I say naked eye, if someone is simply just excited about getting a house, it's going to take a minute for them to see that there's a difference in the flooring because it looks really, really close in color, which that's why I said to you guys, that color here is not gray. I know it's coming up gray on camera, but it's not. Let me share the Backsplash possibilities because I picked up, I picked up 2 samples. That looks, and then this is the flooring, so that way you can kind of see. Oh my gosh, that looks good. See, that's why I said, like, I know it's very white, and I'm gonna be honest, if I was gonna select it, I would do this one. That's really pretty. Let me just do this real quick, because look at that. That looks so good.
Did you say you would select that one?
This one here.
This one?
And if I wanted to, I could still do a little bit of trim on the outer parts of this wall just to add a little bit more detailing on there. But I love this. And it has the mosaic mirrored on there. So pretty. I like this. That's really pretty when you come in here.
Yeah.
Ah, snaps. Shooky doogie. You know what I'm noticing? They did the basic switch instead of doing the
push.
I like the push one better. I'm not gonna change I'm not gonna change all of them, but I think I'm gonna change the ones in the master just so that way I don't like this one. Anyway, wanted to show you guys that. I know y'all had some questions, but depending on how much this is going to be dependent on how quick these things get done. But I'm gonna go. All right, you guys, it is the end of the day. I am exhausted. I actually parked right here because I am waiting on another package to come in, and I was like, I do not want to drive and make it all the way to where I need to be at just for me to turn back around and come here. So I'm gonna see if I can get an alert. But I was reached out by Black Radiance. I don't know if I've used their product in the past. I can't even remember because I know, like, I've tried a lot of different stuff. But these are just super cute. Scrub it off, exfoliate. And what is this? Clean it up, water foam cleanser. These are cute. These are super cute. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna use the skincare stuff just because I'm just, buttermelt. Overnight butter bead moisturizer daily. First of all, I love the packaging. It's pink and it's super cute. I know Black Radiance to be really affordable. I'm trying to think, when I first started my channel, I used to do like a lot. And when I say a lot of makeup, I wasn't sitting there doing tutorials or anything like that. But I was doing my makeup more often than I do now. And I want to say I went live on Snapchat with them. I don't know if it was them or not. I did enjoy their palette. I thought it was like extremely pigmented. They sent me another one? Oh my gosh, they sent me the same thing. They must have made a mistake. Oh. I'm gonna do a giveaway. If you want to try it out, let me know, comment down below, and I will submit this package to you because they sent me 2. I'm almost positive this was an accident. They did not mean to send me 2. But I will kindly do a giveaway, so I'm just gonna drive back with this, so that way whoever I select off this comment, I'll give it to you guys. And in case you were wondering, I ordered 3 of these before they stopped making them for the holiday. The next thing that I ordered, I was live with you guys, and sometimes watching my own videos makes me remember things that I love. And I ended up ordering Sud Pacifique. You guys probably say Sud Pacific, okay? But I'm sure the pronunciation is Sud Pacifique Paris Vanille Apricot. And oh my gosh, you guys, here it is. Here it is, you guys. Oh, you could just smell the vanilla come right off it. I love this. This is like I actually got done with the bottle. I absolutely love it. It smells amazing. I got it from the perfume site that I got before. I think this was like 50 or something like that. I don't remember. Do I need any more perfume? No. But I think I was live when we got on the topic of something. I don't remember exactly what it was. And then I started, someone was like, I'm looking for like this vanilla. I'm like, girl, this thing smells like the beach pina colada, super light and airy. I feel like, I think I told you guys, I'm not into the whole summer, fall, winter fragrances. I do have a few that are definitely like the Tom Ford. That's all the way fall and winter. This one here, 100% summertime. I would be extremely frustrated if I spray it now, because I can smell it. It smells like the beach. Like if you were to go somewhere where like the water was just absolutely beautiful, like a blue turquoise, palm trees, a virgin pina colada. But anyway, I ordered it. I didn't even know the bottle was this huge, just 100 ml. But anyway, super affordable, really good. I bought some Excedrin today because I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like my head is gonna implode. But yeah, I'm really excited. I know my day probably didn't seem like it was that long, but it was long because I had to go to the store, be in there for about 30 or 40 minutes doing the selection. And then I finally got the selection. Then I had to bring it back to the house to see what it looks like. Then go back to the store, drop off the samples. I could have paid to rent it out for a couple of days, but I don't want to do that. I already knew when I seen it. You know, like I said, there are certain things where when you just see it, you just know. And I was like, that's the one. And she was like, well, just try this one. I was just like, I wouldn't even take that one. Like, that is the one. Like, I know. So, I think I told you guys, I'm going to do a video talking about the hardwood floors, but I'll go ahead and explain it in this video. So the first thing that you want to ask when you are doing your hardwood floors is, can it be sanded? And not all of the plank hardwood floors can be sanded. So you have to get one with a great amount of level of thickness in order for you to sand it down and to restain it again. I hope it didn't make a click. Somebody just messaged me on Instagram. I should put this thing on like no notifications or whatever. Hopefully it didn't click with you guys, but you want to make sure that you can sand it. Number 2, why I prefer hardwood floor over luxury vinyl or laminate. So in terms of cost, luxury vinyl is going to be less, but the longer wear and tear for me, I prefer hardwood flooring, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'll give you an example. So one day I was downstairs and I had a jar in my hand and it had liquid in it and it fell to the floor. I think it was a cleaning product, one of the little pump soaps and stuff. And when it fell, it actually took a small chip out of the hardwood floor. And so I was like, okay, so I picked the chip up. This is gonna sound so crazy, but I took the chip, I picked it up and I put it into a little baggie. And then I went to Home Depot and I found wood filler. So I took the wood filler, I purchased it, which was a dark finish. And all I did was take the hole and I just covered it up. And it worked really, really nice. Now, I know someone where in the same instant, something like that happened, where something fell onto the floor and it created like a gash. And with the luxury vinyl, there's no wood filling in there. You could try, but it's gonna be like plastic. When something hits it or bangs it, it looks like plastic when it stretches. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but for me, those are things that I pay close attention to. Now, in terms of traffic, I think the kitchen is probably gonna be like the craziest part, just because, you know, cooking and everything like that is a lot of wear and tear. The living room, not so much. Upstairs, not so much. The master, my closet, maybe. You know, I'm a little hard in there just because makeup and spills and things like that. So I just didn't want any issues. So that's why I wanted to do the hardwood floor. Now, in terms of the thickness, this is the luxury vinyl that's in the house. You see that? The thickness on the hardwood floor, it's about this thick. So what we're doing is I'm doing a slant transition, so that way it can go from the door down to the bathroom and things like that. But I love the color. The color is really, really nice. It's not too dark. Hold on. It's not too dark, so that way, like, when you're walking in the house, you don't see all the footprints. But then it's not too light to where it's not forgiving. I think it's a really, really good color. I have to wait for her to get back on the pricing, so I don't even know if that's something that I'm going to be able to do right this second. But in terms of the flooring, if I can't do everything now, what I will do is possibly order the flooring and just do the closet and then do the other spaces later, just because I need my closet to be done, because out of all the boxes, I think 50% of the boxes are my closet stuff. So that's why I think I want to do that space first. But I know in terms of like compensation and finding someone, most people don't want like a little job. So I ordered like 10% over what I needed, just in case, because I want to do the closets in the kids' rooms, because like I said, I'm going to do the IKEA closet. And I thought that was just going to be better. And then if the, you know, in the future, sell the house, they want to do hardwood floors everywhere, it would already be done in the closet. They don't have to take the closet out, just make it a little bit easier. And yes, continuing on with the same mentality, the same attitude. This could be my forever home, or I could sell in a couple of years. Who the heck knows? I don't know. But, you know, I wouldn't want anything to hinder the house being sold. The color on camera, I know the flooring probably looks a little bit darker, but I promise you, it's such a beautiful compliment to the luxury vinyl. And I don't know, anyone coming behind me to purchase the house, like, I don't think they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, just like, no, I think they're gonna be like super like, okay, the hardwood floor is beautiful. It's really, really nice. It's a little expensive, but it's really, really nice. It's really nice. And then I didn't show you guys, but I also went to Home Depot. Hold on. But yeah, I went to Home Depot to look for a washer and dryer. I went to Home Depot to go look for a washer and dryer. I did find one that was affordable. It is a 5.0 CU, and the dryer is a 7.4, which is a little bit different from what was in the previous house. The one in the previous house was a 5.2, I think, or something like that, and the dryer was a 9 point something. I think it was my 9.0. But it's cool. There's not that many people going to be in the house. There's definitely one less person in the house. So in terms of laundry and stuff, I'm not going to make like a big, you know, thing about it. How come this looks different? I'm happy. And I think just showing you guys the backsplash now probably makes a lot more sense to you in terms of everything being really neutral. It lets you play around with the backsplash. Play around with colors, play around with tones, and it just really helps if you just start with a very neutral base. I'm not telling you if you're doing a new build to go neutral, not whatsoever. You do what you want to do, but for me that was going to be the best option. Anywho, I'm gonna go. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. Have a really good one.